Hey guys, so for our next camping trip, see this canopy was meant to be on the back of the ute, but you can't really go full driving with a canopy because you just smack it on shit. Um, so we just put it on the trailer. I got a tyre rack we took off that a while ago. We can put back on. First put the spare tyres in. But pretty much this is just like a hardtop camper trailer, if you will. So once I get the handles, and it's a two person opening. Hang on. It's a big fucking door, so you have to open it with two hands. So pretty much it had a wall in here I took out. It's gonna be sort of like, bed over there, fridge and batteries on this side and shit. This time when we go up it'll be pretty basic, but slowly work it out to be nice and fancy. And then you have shit ton of storage underneath, say food and everything and whatever. So I was just going to take that solar panel. That's my 120 watt folding solar panel. It's got a little regulator on the back of it. But I just went and brought this one. This big ass 160 watt cunt, which is just going to be mounted to the roof of that. And oh my god, there's a dent. We would have done that yesterday when we kicked the panel out of the centre. Alright. So yeah, pretty much. It looks a little weird. It's like really fucking tall, but I just don't like the whole fact of having to go full driving with a bloody canopy on. And setting up a tent all the time's just shit. It's a lot better when you can set all the electrics out and just rock up and you're done. So I got two gas struts for this side. This side didn't have any, because this never got finished. It just kind of like got to that stage and got put up on a shelf for a couple of years. I'm looking for some locks for that. I found some, but not the right. They don't fit the hole properly. So I'm just looking for the ones that fit the hole properly, so I don't have to either fill it up and redo it or whatever. That's that for now. So I'm going to mount the solar panel and get on with the electrics. Alright guys, solar panel's mounted. Up on there, she big boy. Just a grommet and a wire sticking through the hole. You'll be able to see it. But this is our array of electronical components at the point in time. So I got just some strip LEDs, a bunch of these cunts that stick the wires up. So stick them up and then just clip the wires through those clips. Some brighter LEDs. That's an amperage meter and voltmeter. Fuse box. A bunch of light switches. That one's a 12 volt socket. That one's the double USB. So that'll be for our phones. A voltmeter. And then a bunch of these ones which will be for lights. So this sort of shit will be hooked up to more sort of fridge and stuff. I got another. There's a bag of fucking shit I haven't undone too. So got these. Actually got these for Ashley's car, but he didn't really want them, so I'll hook them up as well. Just for some fancy coloured lights. Okay, so here's the struts for the door. Hold the door open. Some 15 amp dual cable. Some bolts to actually hold the camper down, because I don't have adequate bolts in it at the moment. Some big washers for the bottom. Two terminals for the battery with the fittings, so I can screw the fucking terminals on. The other two bolts. See, they only had sort of normal nuts, which is no big deal, because I got, I think they're in the car. I got a set of Nylex nuts as well, so I'll double nut the shit out of them, and they'll be all good. And even bigger washers. These ones will be for the top to hold the aluminium. This one's going to be where the fridge is mounted in, the fridge plug. So just a side mount to mount on the wall. That's the solar panel regulator. Oh, there's the Nilex nuts. So that's our array at the moment. I'm just going to use the battery from the Datsun this time around, and be a good test to see if I need 1 or 2 batteries. And I'll get wiring this shit together. Hey guys, you missed a bit, but an update on this camper situation. Oh fuck. So fridge is mounted, so it's just got eye bolts in the ground, well, in the floor, with fridge straps on it. I got this cheap ass, it's a foam mattress, because I had to cut out around the fridge, so you can't cut a coil spring mattress very well. It just won't go back together very nicely, and you have to put a new cover on it. So I did this foam one. It's actually shifted, so you sort of unzip it, and it's just like literally a big sponge. Not the comfiest thing in the world, but honestly, she'd be okay. I'm going to build a wall that'll squash this over, so it lets the fridge breathe, even though the main breathes are on the front. Just gonna hold it off there. So cut around the anchor bolt there. Bit of cardboard on the ground, just for installation purposes. I'm gonna trim it back, but because aluminium's really fucking cold, so I thought that's the last thing I'd want, is to be fucking freezing from the bottom. The top I can handle. That's what Dunas are for. So 2 15 amp plugs here, one's for the fridge and one's for another set of lights that came with actually these ones. So they're just like ones you put in your car. So the button for different colours and shit, which I thought would be cool to mount them on the floor and just put them up. So like when you're ready for bed, you don't want a bright light in your face. So yeah, these are individually wired 15 amp systems. Run down to the front, and I'll run you through the front, which I still got to add a couple of things and then tidy it up. So solar panel wire, the big boy, a couple of van lights with the wire. I still got to put that up. As the regulator for the solar panel, which just comes down to the battery. Obviously a double battery system, and then these ones run outside to another Anderson plug for what I've got my my portable solar panel just plugs into. With 2 relays for the system down the back, the 2 15 amp plugs. So just pretty much those lights as well, and then if you do that one, is those. This one and that one turn on one of each of the plugs down the back. So cigarette lighter, power point, that's where we'll plug our phones in for the double USB, fuse box. So pretty basic. And I got a battery monitor here that tells you the percentage of the battery, like reads the amps. It's 12.8 volts, and then if you turn it over, it gives you the temperature, so 16 degrees. Pretty nice. I got a bit of plexiglass. I'm going to cut that out and attach it to these so it sits in there. And this is temporary because I've got to make up a box to mount this to, although I'm kind of liking it, so I'll probably honestly keep it. It looks pretty cool. Once that's got a side on, it'll probably tie it in nicely. So that's pretty much the camper done. We just gotta do that wall, and I got a hinge, so I'm gonna bolt down there and then run a strap across with a bit of fucking a long bolt, just a double battery clamp, hold that cunt down, and that way I can then lift it up as well, instead of moving the batteries over and putting another bolt down there. Pretty much then just a bit of storage over there, and it's done. She's good. Nice, quick, easy camper. with all the stuff that you'd need. Ah, and the water tank's underneath. It's not mounted or anything, it's just kind of like in the box trailer at the moment. Alright, I'll get down. So, got, those are coming during the week. Tight schedule, I know. Got to put them in during the week because then we leave at the end of the week. But YOLO. Putting, this trailer used to have that tyre rack on. So that's still in primer from when this got sandblasted. I'm going to have to sand it up and paint it. It pretty much just attaches there, and then into there. I put this spare tyre holder on a while ago because we weren't using the tyre rack. I just got to cut that off, bolt the other one on. I'm thinking about maybe putting that underneath or whatever, I'm not too sure. It never had a tyre rack for like 10 years, like spare tyre holder. Don't really need it, but I'm gonna cut that off, get the fucking frame on, and got a new seatbelt buckle for the left side to make it a little easier to plug in and out, and we'll get on with it. Hey guys, in the mix today, got my new seatbelt in. So it's a left-hand GXL one for a 2-seater, and pretty much just bolts down there on the floor. Just snuck between the adjusting fucking screw for the seat and the plate, and then the fucking fridge. So got that done as well, which was really good because it was a bit shit to plug in the old one. And yeah, tidied up all the wires and got some other stuff done on the camper. I'll show you. Alright guys, so it's the tyre rack on there, and there's my 35s, my play wheels. That's just how they run on there. Got these brushed stainless handles. They match the alloy really well. What else did I do? I put all the wires up. Actually, I think I already had those ones up, but I zip tied the main wire up. Did those. Sort of tidied that up a little bit, but I got to sort of loosen a couple off and shuffle them around. I'll do that later. The battery brace is in, so it's just a backflip hinge, bit of bar welded to it, bit of fucking shit, little rubbery pad. So we got the blue. Holy fuck, that shows up in the camera. Got the white one, and then we've got these ones in the back. So one there, one up around the corner, you can't see. There. One here, I moved it over a bit, it shines in the fridge really nice, and then one down there. So I open up the fridge, so you can see nicely in there. Oh, I got the flash on, so you can't see, but that one shines into the fridge, looks really good. Obviously it's a colour changing one with the remote, so I can pick whatever colour I want. If I can focus on that, can't I? Wrong way. So different colours, you turn the brightness up, turn it off and shit. Yeah, turn the flash off for this one. So there's my battery monitor in the plexiglass I made up, and yes, I fucking cracked it, but it shows up really nicely with the light, so that's not too bad. I like that. Looks good. And she all set up now. Thinking of putting a big, just like a cheap light bar. I think it's 10-inch or something. It's a little one, just off the back to light up the outside area. Yeah, that's it. She's all pretty much done. So, same handle on the other side. I've just got to wait for those. Oh, and I added a pull-down strap. So for Alicia to pull the door back down. It's actually goes up higher than the other ones because I got different rams. Because side to side we're going to get in and out. So it's pretty much just pull it down and then throw it inside and close the door. Right, well, next time you see us, we'll be out full driving again, and keen as.